So it's okay to admit that you're in pain. It's okay to talk about it. It's okay to deal with it. For whatever reason, we live in a society where it's very fascinating to me, because either we're in pain all the time, and that's just socially acceptable, that we're just so weak and fragile that we're just in pain all the time, emotionally, mentally, physically, the whole nine. Or the other side of it, to where we can't be in pain at all. We have to be on all the time. None of the stuff that people does hurt us or bothers us, and if it does, we can't talk about it. We can't confront it or face it, because if we do, people, whatever the circumstances, they tend to throw it back on us. And a lot of times they'll say, well, you did it to yourself. I'm like, okay. We need to be more open and honest, and also more receiving and acceptive, and just transparent with one another about the pain we feel, because it builds up, and it builds up, and we try to sweep it under the rug, act like it isn't there, and all this other stuff. And that's not the way we need to do it. It's not healthy. It's very damning and destructive, not just to ourselves, but to each other. Pain is real. Emotional hurt is real. Trauma is real. I can go down the list. But I guess what I'm trying to say is what I said to begin with. It's okay to be in pain. It's okay to hurt. It's okay to admit that you're hurt and hurting and in pain. That's okay. And my prayer is that for you, for me, for anyone who's dealing with any type of hurt or pain or anything, trauma, my prayer is that all of us learn how to deal with it better. Because it's very messy, and as a society, we don't deal with it well. And it's something we really need to do better with, collectively. And I don't care what section of the culture you're in, the Christian community or what. It's across the board. And if we're honest, we would recognize that. That's all I got. So you're probably wondering about what that smoke was, or what it looked like. Well, that's the smoke right there. That's the smoke. Yep. Because I've been a little under the weather. Not too bad, but just enough for me to go, might need the vaporizer. And some of this on my vaporizer, so it'll go up into the air. And yes, that is a plate of onions. Yes. I won't show you the picture of the onion on my foot either. Even though I do this stuff on a daily, I'm throwing it in for good measure. Of course, there's other stuff too. So, Mucinex. No, I don't want to say Mucinex. I'm not going to say Mucinex. Guaifenesin. All right? Guaifenesin. Because DM makes no sense to me. Why do you have a cough syrup that makes you stop coughing but helps you expectorate? So if you've got a cough syrup that's supposed to make you cough it up, that's great. But then if you have in the cough syrup something to make you stop coughing, how are you going to expectorate the thing that you're actually trying to cough up if you can't cough? It's just logical. Yeah. It's not because I work in a pharmacy setting either. It's just I've always thought this way, like logically, like certain things with medication. That's why I get really irritated with folks when they don't know what they're talking about with their meds. Like, how do you not know what you're ingesting? What is wrong with you? Okay, I'm going to end this because I really, really went to the left. Or was it to the right? Was it up? Down? I don't know. I went somewhere, but it wasn't where I was trying to go, so. See ya.